Welcome to another edition of my vlog newsletter. Today I'm coming at you raw and real as I always do, but in more of a contemplative state rather than an overwhelmingly joyful state, which I am in. It's just a bit subdued because I am 2 days post-surgery, and I was reminded today that our ego is ever present, and if we're not constantly doing the work, it's easy to fall trapped, victim, stuck in old cycles of behavior, which I did yesterday. So what do I mean by that? So on Tuesday, I had my tubes tied, which they removed the tubes from your uterus or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And that's pretty significant surgery, right? Sure, it's laparoscopic, but they go in and remove parts of you. Well, despite the doctor telling me I needed to take it easy, yesterday I went about my day like it was a regular old day and ran around and did the mom thing and did not listen to my body. So this morning I woke up, and as a result, I'm bleeding heavily, I'm in pain, and I had to stop and think, oh, yeah, ego. And then I allowed myself to get curious. Well, why would I sit and just go about my day like nothing happened, and as a result cause myself harm, right? Because even though I'm okay, I'm feeling pain that I may not be feeling. I'm bleeding more heavily than I otherwise would. And subconscious programming, right? All of the years that I was under the belief that I had to keep going, keep doing, keep striving, couldn't slow down. And as a result, I did just that for many years until the universe sat my ass down and said, no more, Kerry. There was a span of time that I was in 3 car accidents in the span of 2 weeks. I was in 2 major car accidents. And as I look back from a new standpoint, I know it was simply the universe telling me, you got to slow down. You got to take stock of where you're at emotionally, physically, spiritually, and make different choices, because what you're doing is not serving your wellness. And it wasn't, and at the time I didn't correlate the accidents with my subconscious telling me I needed to do things differently. But now, having done so much work, I recognize that it was just an opportunity for me to make a change, to choose differently. So what is my story today? Really, it's that no matter where we're at in our journey, we're still going to find ourselves in ego. We can't help it. That's how we've operated since we've been born, really. And rather than judging myself for operating from an old pattern of behaviors and conditions, I just got curious. And then I got to challenge those beliefs, and I got to ask myself, well, they didn't serve me in the past. Why am I falling victim to believing them now? And then I get to rewrite the story. So today I woke up and I had a lot on my plate, and I made a different choice. I decided to cancel my appointments. I decided to ask for help. I made a conscious choice to be more nurturing, to get curious, to be reflective of my journey and where I am at in this particular moment. And I allowed myself to feel my feels, to have my outrageously expressive cry. It's interesting because I immediately wanted to say ugly cry, right? Because that's a judgment. Oh, when you cry, you have boogers and you have a red face, so that makes you ugly. But does it really? Not if I don't choose it to be. And I don't. I just choose it as a a release of energy that has been built up that I need to let go of. And that's what I did today. And so I guess in all of this reflection and sharing with you all, I would just encourage you to just allow what is to be. To allow yourself, if you've found yourself in ego, to just be okay with it and get curious about why and take the insights and the lessons from that. And if you find yourself pushing yourself, ask yourself why, and is it in service to you as a person? Is it really helping you feel joy, feel peace, feel love? Because at the end of the day, our human experience, for all of its intricacy and all of its lessons and blessings, the ultimate place that I believe we're meant to get to is to experience peace in any moment, regardless of what is going on around us, whether we are experiencing uncertainty in our physical health, in our careers, in our family. When we can get to peace, regardless of what our experiences externally, we actually start to align our external experiences, because it doesn't matter what we're moving through. We're calm. And I haven't quite figured out how to stay there. I definitely operate from that place of a judgment of myself still. But the work that I have done has allowed me to get to that place of peace much more quickly, and to sustain in that place of peace for longer periods of time. And that's really the beauty of it, is not that I have it all figured out. I don't know if I'll ever have it all figured out. But knowing that I have done and continue to show up and do the work for myself every day, that it allows me to come back home into myself whenever I recognize that I'm out of alignment, when I'm not in that place of calm. I can make a different choice and come back to that place of calm. And then lastly, recognizing that when you're not in that place of calm, rather than judging yourself, which I think we all do far too often, be grateful for it. Because what's a lesson that you're getting from not being in that place of calm, right? So I immediately woke up and I was like, why was I pushing myself? And in that curiosity, rather than being like, oh man, Carrie, you caused yourself to experience more pain and bleeding, I was like, still got some stuff in there that I have to unpack and question and choose to toss out, because they're beliefs that don't really serve me, and then make a choice in the beliefs that do serve me. And so that storm that I was in gave me the opportunity to toss aside old conditions, old belief systems, old thoughts, and add thoughts that feel more nurturing, more loving, more compassionate toward myself. And I hope that that is the work that each of you guys choose to do every day for yourselves. As always, if you ever need support, reach out. 571-320-5206. I love unexpected calls. And show up and celebrate yourself simply for watching this video, because in watching this video, you took 10 minutes to say, I'm taking a pause from what I think I know and opening myself up to a new possibility. With deep love and gratitude,